First and foremost, good morning, family.
Good morning.
Y'all forgot, a couple of years ago I mentioned that you all are all family members. Why? Because all of us have experienced something, either a loss or a gain. So we're all family members here. Different walks, different shapes, different sizes. We're all family members. So again, good morning, family.
Good morning, family.
All right, there we go. My name is Kevin Jenkins. I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary for my kidney transplant. Today, I want to talk to us about health and wellness. So my first question to you is, how do you know when you are healthy? Is it that, well, I get up every day, I do a little exercising, I eat well, I went to the clinic, the doctor said I'm doing fine, I can see, I can breathe? Is that health and wellness? Is that what you base your health and wellness on? Or is it that these are some of the things that being a transplant patient that I should be struggling with, that now I'm not? Now, I happened to be shaving last night, and one of the things is one of the medications that I do have to take doesn't necessarily fight off clotting. And I happened to be shaving, and I guess I was in a hurry because I was trying to go to bed and all that. And all of a sudden, I nicked myself right here. Right there. And it was starting to bleed. And it was bleeding. And so, I do like what we learned in first aid. Put something there and just, hold on to it. And it eventually stopped. Well, those of us that have had kidney transplants, we know that our immune system is very, very low because they have to keep that low. And so by doing that, that also means that, one, anybody that starts sneezing in here, we can catch pneumonia. Two, if we get cut, we're necessarily not going to clot. So it's not going to scab up. Three, if all of a sudden that we eat something wrong, we're going to have other issues going on with us. So with that, it's like, okay, how do I know that I actually am doing well? How do I know I am actually healthy? And all of a sudden, it clotted. And by it clotting, it was letting me know that, like, okay, I must be doing pretty good because I still have that ability. When somebody starts sneezing and I get the sniffles, if I go right to work gargling, if I go right to work as far as brushing my tongue, if I go right to work to be able to put them halls in my mouth, if I go right to work and put that big salve on me, if I go right to work and put that salt water and start gargling with that, all of a sudden I'm finding that, like, oh, this cold is not going to take over me. The whole piece with I'm trying to get us to understand is, how do we know if we really are healthy? In order to be an organ or tissue transplant, a live person to donate, you have to be very healthy. My first person that was going to be able to give me a kidney, we made it through probably the first 8 tests. There's about 10 tests in total that you have to take. And the 8th test came and they found that she had a trace of diabetes. That knocked her out. Because the bottom line is that you can't have anything going on. You can't have anything wrong. So one of the things that I share with people, if you are going to be a living donor, you have to be able to, one, not be sick. So don't get sick, come time for transplant. Do not get sick. Make sure that you're doing all of the necessary things to keep yourself healthy. In closing, it's very, very important that we all ask ourselves these particular questions. 1, am I doing any type of exercising? 2, am I drinking any type of water? 3, am I speaking positive thoughts that are coming through me? Am I speaking those? Am I walking that I'm positive? Am I going to be that I'm going to be positive? Another one is, as far as what am I eating? Am I eating a lot of greasy foods that's going to cause me to go backwards? And another one is have some type of spiritual life. Because most people, and this is what doctors share with me, is most people that have any type of connection with God, whatever that they call their God, when they get to that point that they're falling apart, they still got somebody to call on to. I want to thank you, family.